My client hired me to look into it.
Your client? What kind of work do you do, exactly?
Demon hunting.
Wait, you're telling me they were actually...
What, those guys? Those are just low-level demons. Nothing to worry about. Cute kid.
We really should be getting home now. Shouldn't we, Ellie? Say goodbye to the nice man.
طب ولد راسي وين راح؟
Stop! What are you doing? That's my baby!
No, it's not. Damn it!
صوت كيف يطلع؟ ولا ما في صوت؟
This is the first image released from last night's Vatican City bombings that have shocked and horrified the
هذا هو
entire
أستاذ أرنب؟
world. The suspect appears to have
لا.
two strange protrusions on his back that are shaped almost like wings.
A world in mourning. One question weighs on the minds of all. Who could be responsible?
The radical left is already using this to push their agenda that America should step down from our role as quote-unquote global policemen. But as the greatest country on Earth, we have a moral responsibility to lead. Not to mention, the surveillance image clearly shows some sort of weaponized wingsuit. That is not any US military technology that I know of.
Exactly. With tech like that, it was probably the Russians.
Now, the government, the corporatists that own it, and their loyal propagandists in the news media want you to blame the Russians. How stupid do they think we are, folks? Huh?
This was a strike against God himself.
Carried out by a sophisticated network of terrorist demons from hell!
Terrorist demons. I don't know. I missed that one in Sunday school. You ever heard of a terrorist demon, Phil?
Sure. My ex-wife.
The attacks were perpetrated by what appears to be a sophisticated network of terrorist demons.
This can't be serious. It makes us look bad enough that our Rampart boys were in there. Now we're gonna really entertain them.
Dr. Fisher is one of the foremost theoretical physicists in the world. I assure you he is serious.
My apologies, Mr. Vice President.
2 millenniums ago, there was a war
that these things were
demons
between the human
criminal as identified, Mr. President. My team tested DNA samples
world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend, the legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Mythology exists to explain reality. Why do you think everything seems so? You discover that interdimensional rift connects a bridge between the two universes. Field of quantum interference. Naturally occurring disruptions in this field sometimes create what one might term portals, which allow lesser demon types to enter into our world. Luckily, these portals aren't stable enough to accommodate larger, more complex molecular structures.
Right. Which means
the big demons are stuck on the other side.
Who do you work for exactly, Doctor?
Dark Realm Command. Darkcom, as our PR department insists we call it.
Darkcom is an independent dimensional security firm, funded by private investors, such as
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
The gates of hell will be open soon enough. To any sapient wishing to join the celebration, if you want to catch a rabbit, find the hunter. Hope to see you all there.
My God. All the last guy had to worry about was Saddam Hussein. I already got bioorganic weapons I gotta deal with. And now you're telling me there's demons crawling up out of hell?
You heard the doctor. This is no longer a matter of religion. It's science. The word of the Lord has been proven beyond dispute. Hell is real, and the holy war is here.
If you want to catch a rabbit, find the hunter. I believe the demon is toying with us, giving us a clue to its next move. We need to figure out who this hunter is, which can only mean
A demon hunter. Find every demon hunter you can, and bring them to me.
What he said.
هذا لمين المركبي؟
صائدين شياطين.
Right on time. Your usual's waiting on the bar.
Thanks. I need it.
اللقطة دي محروق علي كله منه. ايه نفسه ولا لقطة ثانية؟ ايه نفسه.
Get them out of here. Go.
Dante, leaving so soon? We have much to catch up on, brother.
No. You're dead.
Oh, I'm here. In the flesh!
HD collection.
Oh, you're that demon baby from earlier.
Et Spiritu Sancti. Amen.
I don't know anything about any of this. I just dress up to scam people.
صوت خال ذا.
A rabbit demon, huh? Yeah, maybe I heard something like that.
Talk.
I know a guy. He's a broker for demon hunters and mercenaries. A hustler who feeds off the bottom of the bottom feeders. Last time I saw him, he told me how he'd set up this job for a talking bunny. I didn't give him much thought, coming from a serial liar and a drunk. But maybe he wasn't lying.
If we can corroborate this...
It means the White Rabbit was operating here, in New York.
Give me a name.
Enzo Perino!
Go, go, go!
Huh? Coming through. Move it. Ooh, nice rest. Huh? Ooh, sorry, sweetheart. Before we start, you should know I'll tell you anything you ask me about any subject. Now, let's talk compensation, okay? Do it for free.
2 millenniums
Really learn
ago.
how to negotiate properly.
Tell us about the White Rabbit.
That's what this is about. Yeah, I know who you mean.
There was a war between the human...
With a job that needed expediting.
And that didn't seem strange to you. A 6-foot talking rabbit.
In my line of work, that's a slow Tuesday. Some demons making noise over on the west side that he wanted clipped, calling too much attention to themselves and whatnot.
Why? What did it matter to him?
You know, I saw the price he was offering and I must have forgot to ask. One thing about it that struck me as funny, he had a particular demon hunter he wanted me to hire. Wouldn't take anyone else.
Who?
Kid named Dante. Sweet kid. Bit of a troubled past, though. You know how it is. Dad not around, mom and twin brother brutally...
World and the other.
That sort of thing.
Listen, the White Rabbit told us to find the hunter. Stands to reason.
The underworld. But somebody...
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password.
He's extraordinary.
What else do we have on him? Anything that explains the rabbit's interest?
He's recorded as going AWOL from 5 separate jobs.
Why?
It just says, got bored?
Hand over the
Doesn't get any real business. Whoa!
That was my dead brother. A little bit much. Personally, I would have stuck with being a creepy thing. It was working for you.
Back in the days when the two
What does the sword have to do with it, though?
So, being such a swell, Sparta takes it on himself to protect humanity by casting a spell, creating a wall between the realms, so to speak. It was the power of his sword, apparently, that let him do it, with the help of a magic amulet, which he splits into pieces to make it harder to find. Smells like some plenty old bullshit to me.
That's it. Of course. Look at this sword here. You see that empty slot in the hilt? As though it was meant to hold something? I had theorized that the quantum interference blocking the rift between realms was broadcast by some form of transmitter. Demon technology may look evil, but the quantum transmitter is far more advanced than our own. This amulet is the transmitter. Each half of it generates one half of the signal, and Sparta's sword is the decoder. If one were to bring both halves of the amulet together and place it into the sword, the transmission would cease. There would be no more interference, no more war. The realms would be open to each other without limit.
You're talking about Armageddon?
Yes, we must understand what will happen. The demon who makes other demons wake up in a cold sweat will be on our doorstep. We'll throw everything we have at it, only to discover that it's not just him. It's a world full of them. Our civilization will be overrun.
We won't let it be. This is Darkcom's purpose. This is our divine charge. The last line of defense against the Inferno.
Right. Our divine charge. If the rabbit was after the sword, he must be trying to open the rift, which means he'll also need the two amulet pieces.
He already had.
And, not to be alarmed, it's about to get the other. Mr. Sir Vice President? Mr. Vice President?
From J Squad. The one who survived.
Ah, good to see you up, soldier. What did that do?
Rabbit claws, sir?
Who let you down here? Why aren't you in the infirmary?
I have extremely sensitive information pertaining to concern regards to the end of the world, sir. I had to deliver it. As in person? You're in person? Sir, I heard the rabbit say something after you. He was pissed off. He was furious. Sir, he knows what the other half of the amulet is. And he tried to get back already. But his plan failed. He's gonna try it soon.
His plan? What was the plan?
No, something about hiring someone to set it up. So, whoever it was, that's who has the other piece. So.
طيب اخذ القلادة ذحين مني. الو هذا مالك.
هي
اقول اخذ القلادة ذحين مني.
لسه ما اخذوها. هذا مش ضرب، هذا
الا الوحش باخذ القلادة الزرقاء. الوحش الازرق
لا، ضربه بوكس، حطه في الحيط واخذها منه بعدين
لا
اخذها منه، ما خلاه ياخذها.
An entire horde of monsters.
How much longer we gotta sit on our necks before you tell us what this is about?
Your employer will be here shortly. Fill you in on the target.
Target? As in just one? Hell of a lot of guns for one guy.
Yeah, odds like these might actually win a fight. Okay.
And this is the species we're trying to save?
I still say we just kill it ourselves.
We're a tactical strike force trained for precision demon removal. This mission requires blunt instruments.
They certainly qualify. Let them fight over who's the baddest dude in the room. We know who it really is.
Oh my god. Is that the vice fucking president?
Since there's no need for introductions, I'll get right to it. This, gentlemen, your primary objective. An item of critical importance to our national security. However, seeing as this item officially does not exist, track the amulet to this location. You'll find it around the neck of its current owner, a man the U.S. government considers a top-level threat. He is extremely powerful and prodigiously gifted in combat. Engage him only with the full brunt of your firepower.
Superman son of a bitch got a name.
His name is Dante.
That's the guy we're supposed to be worried about. What's he gonna do? Get air dye on us?
جانتي
دانتي
جانتي
Much longer. I met Dante once. On protection job. I've dealt with killers and roughnecks of every grade, but this guy, he's something else. The way he moved, the hits he took. I'd be dead now if it wasn't for him. And you'll all be dead soon enough if you go after him. Ain't no amount of money you could offer that'd be worth it.
500,000. The bounty is 500,000 for whoever brings in Dante with the amulet. And a bonus if he's alive for questioning.
Well, all right. Let's go get him then.
We will be deploying civilian elements to keep Dante distracted as you move in.
So we're doing all the work. Bring the boys up. They don't look like no jarheads.
These soldiers will be in the field overseeing the operation. You'll deliver the package to them. The contract opens as of midnight tonight.
You in the cab with a nice eye. Hold on a second.
See something he likes?
We're not.
هذا نفس اللي استخدمه دانتي؟
لا
او رصاصة دانتي مميزة مو نفس الرصاصة العادية صح؟
دانتي رصاص عادي.
يا اخي كيف مو منطق يا اخي شياطين هار المفروض يكون رصاصة مميزة.
بس لاحظت هذاك ضخه مليون رصاصة ما صار له شيء.
اي بس يعني قاعد يطخ يأثر فيه.
And of course the smell. Vein mix, sulfur, and calories.
هذا شيطان طلع من اليوم.
ايه خلاص ساعة بتحكي كشفوه.
Saying you only sent me into a trap because a demon that looks like a giant rabbit tricked you into doing it? Pretty much, yeah. Hey, what are you doing here?
I brought you to the Airbnb. Just call the job for me. Don't mean you don't get paid, right? Uncut American green. And all you had to do was fight a baby for it.
And my brother. Shapeshifter showed up again later disguised as him. Good effort.
Your brother about taking up the pen, huh?
Keep telling me. It's my only rule. I'll take any job that pays, especially if it involves killing demons. Just as long as I don't have to kill you.
I know. So, we're all good now, yeah? You know, I look at you like my own son. Take a bullet? Not a bullet. Definitely like a little kid. I would never set you up like that on purpose.
So there aren't multiple teams of mercenaries outside closing in around us now? knowledge? You wouldn't happen to know why my family nearly suddenly New York's hottest fashion accessory?
If I had that info, I'd have tried to sell it to you the second I got in. Give me some credit. What are you doing now?
I work better with music.
كيف كذا؟ لأن أمه غش. الله غش يعني بالله.
Hey, Pat. Our boys still getting their asses kicked? Time in the feast, not even a sketch. My brain is too valuable to risk taking it to combat, so I only came so I can examine the quantum transmitter as soon as possible. You don't want to pick up the sweet bastard like my man here?
fucking A whenever
Julie just got into Yale. So, look, there's a big-ass mountain. That necklace of yours, I was thinking, you and me bring it in together, huh? Split the dough. 50-50.
That's a better offer than someone made. But it's gonna be hard now.
Worth a shot.
Just get the truck warmed up.
Hey, that was actually kind of close.
Closer than you think.
Of course, the goon squad was a misdirect.
Who was that chick? What a woman!
I don't care who she is. I made a promise. I'm going to keep it.
So, who here's looking for representation?
Hey, wait!
فرقات ياباني.
I watched you fight. What the fuck kind of person can just shake off bullets like that?
Yeah, really awesome one?
Or not a person at all. That was an anti-demon round I hit you with. Which means, no matter how good you might be at hiding it, you're a demon.
Ripped and irresistible dreamboat, I know. Still can't just take your clothes off.
You're not demon, but your blood. I've heard it was possible. I never thought I'd see one though. You're a hybrid. Part human, part demon.
You think I'm part demon?
You are, and I've got the one weapon on Earth.
خلاص. الو ايه
كيف شايف ولا لا؟
والله زوين حلو والله.
عنده 8 حلقات بس اخي هيك غريب، كل حلقة فيها كل شيء. ما في حلقة داك صوت تحس حتى الانمي كامل تحس
خليه يعني كويس، عرفت لا يمططونه.
بس برضو لما يخلص تنقهر بدك تكمل.
ايه
اكيد لسه في جزء ثاني بس على الغالب بده سنة لينزل.
ايه اخذ وقف في النوم وهو في نوم. سلام.
لعبة كنترولر بالجزء الأول ما لعبتوش. شوف
افتحوا لي طريق بدل ما اعرف ارجع الطريق.
تكون بالهولو تاع الميتين.
هذا